Hey guys, Brenttime here, and today I'm going to tell you exactly how to navigate through the DayZ world. Now, this is a highly needed thing because I bring in new players all the time, and none of them ever understand how to navigate through the world of Chenarus. And Chenarus is the fictional, map of DayZ, if you did not know. So, to navigate through Chenarus, I have found some of the, easier ways. Now, a lot of time you'll go, oh, well, I have a compass. Well, yeah, that's easy. Or my buddy has a compass, and he can tell me where the sun or the moon is. Now, I don't usually use the sun or moon or anything as a location. I usually just kind of know by default, but there's a couple easy tips that, one can go through to get through this, okay? So, the first is the coast, okay? So, let's run to the coast real quick. And the coast is obviously this big ocean of water, with a beach. And that's pretty much the coast. Now, usually you'll spawn by the coast, and generally, I say this in general, if you know kind of the location you're at, you can generally say that the water is to the south. In Electro, it's the south, and in Chenarus, it's the south, and the areas in between, it's the south. Now, if you're up north in, like, Salinichi and all that such, it's actually east, but if you still take it as if it's the south, you'll still go inland. But usually you can tell if you're in Salinichi. Some of the other towns you can't. Now, a problem with the actual game rather than the standalone is you can spawn inland. And that causes sort of a general... That's a dead body. That causes sort of a general problem and inconsistency with being able to tell where you are. Now, some players like the immersion of the game, like myself, but it's really hard to find a map. And, playing in one of the left-hand corner or the right-hand corner or whatever is going to show, the whole, a full map. I found a full map. And that just shows you, basically what a full map looks like and how you use it and all that such. And you should be able to tell from that. But basically, you just put it in your hot menu and then you generally select it. Now, I'm going through looting in game. I'm not really sure why, but you go through and you select it and all that such. Now, a lot of people are starting to use the clouds. I don't really know which way the clouds actually go. I believe that currently they're going like west to east, but I could be wrong. That's just what I generally notice. I wouldn't go off of that. Also, it usually seems like the sun is in the south. Also, I wouldn't go with that. But if you're in Electro, you should positively know it. Electro is rather actually easy to tell that you're in it. And the way you tell is there's two firehouses, and in the northeastern part, there's a big-ass smoke pipe, which you can see right under those trees. Electro, in my opinion, is split into two parts. It's split into the factory side, and it's split into the actual town portion. In Cherno, the easy way to tell you're there is the big smashed hotel building, and also the large-ass, refineries that are in the northern part of the town, and then also the apartments in the northernmost, the northern, the east, and the west, towards Belota. And you'll generally know when you're in either of those places, which have high spawn percentages, because they're big towns, and they're more, tailored to, spawning. I don't know why the spawn rate's there. You know what? Let me just stop that. And let me just tell you that's not what it is. Anyway, so... Damn it. Alright, so the game server actually crashed, so I went a little bit and got a helmet and all that such. But anyway, So, now that you know whether or not you're in Cherno or Electro, or you may not be in either, you're going to want to find your buddies. Now, if you don't have any buddies, then you're good to go. You can just go wherever you want. If you do have buddies, then you're going to have to find each other. And that's usually kind of hard. And the reason that is, you know, as I've said this entire video, navigation. And that's where now we get into the whole buddy thing. Below the airfield, huge thing that everyone goes to, is the only airfield that I believe has a spawn point. That is west of Cherno. You head east from there. And the way you know you're in Kamenka, well, yeah, that's hard. Okay, so what do you do if you have no idea where you are? There's no way to tell. You're inland, you know, you may be in Vybor and you don't even know it. The easiest way to tell, by far, without finding a map, is if you're on Steam, Shift-Tab, and I actually have a Battlefield 3 forum or whatever up or something, I don't know, and then type in DayZ Chenarus Plus. Now, honestly, a lot of players are going to tell you, well, you shouldn't do that. Everyone does it now, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, DayZDB, this is going to be a link in the description below, has a very nice high-resolution map. If you zoom in, you can start, you know, picking out the buildings that are there and all that such, and then you go, well, I'm in Vybor, you know, there's this. Okay, that looks good, I'm in Vybor. Or, you know, oh, I think I might be in Zelenogorsk, but I'm not sure. You know, let me move to the south, and okay, these buildings are here, so I am in Zelenogorsk. It's just a very easy way to tell where you are. And you can always just hit Shift-Tab in reference to it. Other people actually use Alt-Tab and just have it, you know, on a second monitor, or, you know, whatever. I prefer having it on a second monitor if I use it, but I don't use it anymore just because, well, actually, I barely used it in the first place because I know where I'm going. And it's just generally pretty easy for me to tell where I am. But I use it, you know, I send it to all my friends because they have no fucking clue where they are. Anyways, guys, that was how to navigate in DayZ. I know it was kind of weird and, you know, it wasn't very thought out and all that stuff, but hey, whatever. Hopefully you got the gist of how to do it, and I don't know if I showed it very well in-game, but I'll have pictures and all that such in the games, you know, the video. So, yeah, see you guys later.